while the build for WrestleMania and the main card has been absolute dog shit, it's all in the mud, at least we can rely on NXT to get us excited for something over next week during WrestleMania week. I can't wait for Stand and Deliver nights 1 and 2. Are you the same? Let me know down below. This is Wrestling Bants and this is my NXT review. You know what to do. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. Let's go. Let's do this.
This is great banter. 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 Banter.
So after the breakup of Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong is all alone. Back to being bland, boring Roderick Strong. Loses against Cameron Grimes and he's pretty much done. He is gone. After his loss, they caught up with him backstage. Roderick Strong is out of here. No more Roderick Strong, I guess. Well, I doubt it. He'll be back at some point. For me, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish were riding the coattails of Adam Cole. He was by far the most charismatic member of the Undisputed Era by a mile. The other three are absolutely boring and we are finding it out now. There is nothing interesting about Roderick Strong. There never was. The only interesting thing about him was that he was in the Undisputed Era. Now, he's boring. He's going to be forgotten about. Sorry, guy. You're done out here. Done, mate. Done. Lost to Cameron Grimes. I like Cameron Grimes to the moon. But losing to Cameron Grimes here, what else are you going to do with Roderick Strong now? There you go. Santos Escobar, the Cruiserweight champion, issued an open challenge to prove that he is ready for Jordan Devlin. He was going to show Jordan Devlin what he is in store for next week at Stand and Deliver when they have their ladder match. Anyway, it was Tyler Breeze who answered the challenge. Tyler Breeze, how long has this guy been in NXT? I mean, he went to the main roster, didn't do very well up there, and he's come back here. He's a decent character. He's decent in the ring, but he's just going nowhere. He's just a jobber on NXT now. You knew who was winning this match. It went a bit too long for my liking. Santos Escobar got the win, and then the rest of his crew jumped in the ring, beat the shit out of Breeze. Out comes MSK. Then we had the grizzled young veterans on the video monitor. They're brilliant, aren't they? Zach Gibson, soon to be the world's #1. Shoes off if you hate Gibson. Oh, I can't wait for that, man. Oh, Gibson is brilliant. Brilliant heel for me. He was by far one of the best heels in British wrestling we had. And I'm so happy that he is where he is now on NXT, killing it with his tag team partner, James Drake. Both of them are phenomenal. They deserve this spot. By far one of the best tag teams to come out of the UK in a very long time. And I can't wait. I am backing them all the way. The lads from Liverpool to win the tag team titles at NXT, Stand and Deliver. I'm not usually a fan of anyone from Liverpool winning anything. But on this night, I will be supporting the Scousers. Come on, you Reds. I'm enjoying everything about Johnny Gargano, Austin Theory, Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae. The Way are fantastic, aren't they? They are brilliant. A brilliant faction. I'm just dreading one day that they're going to get the itch and just break them all up for no fucking reason like they usually do in WWE. But this is NXT. And I love the segment backstage. Austin Theory saying, I can win it. And then we can do the finger poke of doom at Stand and Deliver. It was phenomenal. Loved every minute of this. Quick talk about what these little video packages were with the small dog running around. Who is it? Who is everyone thinking it is? In my opinion, who do I think it is? What person from other companies ran around with a small dog like that? The only person I can think of is Taya Valkyrie. If you don't know who she is, that's the wife of Johnny Morrison. Go check her out. She was in Lucha Underground. She was in Impact Wrestling. If you don't know who she is, she's one of the best women's wrestlers in the fucking world. And I can't wait for her to come onto the scene in NXT. If it is who I think it is, I can't wait. She's going by the name of Frankie. So let's see. If it is who I think it is, you're in for one hell of a treat. She's going to boot the female roster in NXT is already really, really stacked, really good. But it's going to get a hell of a lot better when she hits the scene in NXT. The way we're in a tag team match, the way when I'm talking about the way I mean Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Wow, she's amazing, isn't she? Great look, great in-ring performer. So is Candice LeRae, and I hope they win the tag team titles. They are so much better than the Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. Come on, really? These two are phenomenal. They really are. They're very entertaining in the ring. They're very comical with what they do, and they're good performers as well. I want these two to win the titles. So much more entertaining than Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart looking like idiots driving around in a toy tank. Come on, behave. So all night, Eoshirai running around trying to attack Raquel Gonzalez for no reason at all. I don't understand why. I know they're having a match next week, NXT Stand and Deliver, but I don't understand why Eoshirai feels the need to attack her. Is she scared that Raquel Gonzalez is going to beat her, so she thinks, yeah, I've got to take her out? It's the only reason I can think of. I thought Io was the babyface in all of this. Every time she attacks Raquel, she gets the shit knocked out of her. She got in her face the first time, and it's basically, you chat shit, you get banged. And that's what happened every time. She got the shit knocked out of her until the end of the show, which was ridiculous what they did. And I will talk about that at the end. Stay tuned for that one. Raquel Gonzalez was in a match against Zoe Stark, who is really impressive. Really impressive, but she's getting jobbed out week after week. And when you're getting jobbed out, how are you going to build someone from that? She's just a jobber at the moment. Very, very impressive, but lost to Raquel Gonzalez here. Stop jobbing the girl out. Build her up, man. Find someone else to do all of that. So we had the Undisputed video package. And for me, Kyle O'Reilly comes across as such a douche. I've become a better person. Oh, shut up, you knob. I didn't enjoy this women's tag team. Well, it was supposed to be a women's tag team match. It ended up a handicap match. Caden Carter, Katie Katzenzara. What is going on here? Some hokey bullshit with Xia Li, Mei Ying choking out Caden Carter and then spewing some mist into her face. It was absolutely ridiculous, just pointless. I don't even know why this is on the show. What is going on there? Where is this story leading to? And who cares? Io Shirai continues to attack Raquel Gonzalez, like I said, throughout the night. After a match, she attacks her. She got banged up again. And then she attacks her again for the second time backstage. She gets banged up and gets thrown through a fucking wall. Raquel Gonzalez is a beast. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about physicality. She is phenomenal. She's got to win the title, hasn't she? She has to. Come on. You can't expect Io Shirai to be able to get past the physicality and just the brute force of Raquel Gonzalez. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. Oh my days, Ciampa versus Walter. If you are not gassed, if you are not excited for this match, oh, what is wrong with you? It's gonna be amazing. Ciampa's promo was fire, wasn't it? It was lit. It was amazing. Another good promo was that of Finn Balor in the video package they showed. He's not getting gassed. He's not gonna quit. He's gonna outwork Karrion Kross, and he reckons Karrion Kross at some point will choke, will drop the ball, and at that point Finn Balor will take advantage and will retain the NXT Championship. I can't wait for this match as well. I can't wait till Karrion Kross absolutely destroys Flippy Finney. So the final match of the night was an 11-man battle royal to decide which 6 men would go into the Gauntlet match at NXT TakeOver. That Gauntlet match will decide who will be facing Johnny Gargano on night 2 of Stand and Deliver for the North American Championship. The 11 men in this match were Isaiah Swerve Scott, Leon Ruff, Cameron Grimes, Pete Dunne, Jake Atlas, Tyler Rust, Bronson Reed, Kushida, LA Knight, Austin Theory, and Dexter Lumis. Like I said in my last NXT review, this match was made up for one person and one person only to win it. It's Dexter Lumis, it's got to be. But he didn't win this match here. So we had to get 6 people out of the ring for, well, it was supposed to be 12, but Roddy Strong fucked off earlier on in the night. It turned out to be 11. So they only needed 5 geezers to fuck off out of the match and leave us with 6. Those 5 that got eliminated were Jake Atlas, Tyler Rust, Austin Theory being an absolute clown, which was brilliant. He's such a meathead. He fell out of the ring. Both his feet were still up and he's like, I know what to do. He did a kick flip up and put 2 feet on the floor. You numpty. What a plonker. What a Rodney. 24 carat plonker. And then you had Pete Dunne and Kushida eliminated each other at the same time. Kushida locked in his Kimura submission and Pete Dunne carried him and Kushida over the top rope and they both hit the floor, eliminating each other. And I was like, oh no, we're not going to get to see either of them 2 in that match, in the Gauntlet match. But don't worry, because we got our dream match and we got our dreams answered by William Regal. What a GM he is. He's fantastic, isn't he? Because he gave us Pete Dunne versus Kushida 1-on-1 to find out who is the best technical wrestler at NXT Stand and Deliver. And that one is going to be an absolute banger. But we were left with Isaiah Swerve Scott, Leon Ruff, Cameron Grimes, Bronson Reed, LA Knight and Dexter Lumis. And we had to find out now what the order was going to be for the Gauntlet. And the first one out was Leon Ruff, so he will be going in first in the Gauntlet on night 1 of Stand and Deliver. Then it was Isaiah Swerve Scott, he will be second. Third will be Bronson Reed, he was eliminated by a couple of the geezers. They all teamed up and threw him out, as they do to big fellas. Cameron Grimes tried to buy his way in to the last spot, but he was thrown out by Dexter Lumis and LA Knight. Dexter Lumis throughout the majority of the match just stood in the corner. No one went near him. He is a phenomenal character. I love everything about him. Brilliant. But he was outsmarted by LA Knight, who last week lost to Bronson Reed. But they gave him a win here. Made him look a bit stronger. I can't see him winning this Gauntlet. It's made up for Dexter Lumis to win it, isn't it? And then go on to face Johnny Gargano. That's been the story they've been telling for a couple of weeks now with him and Johnny and the whole Way faction. It's made up for Johnny Gargano versus Dexter Lumis. If it doesn't happen, what the fuck is going on? Good show. And then they finished it off with a bit of a shitty brawl with Eoshirai came running down to the ring for no fucking reason. She gets in the ring, babbles in Japanese, mentions Raquel Gonzalez. Out comes Raquel Gonzalez, storming her way down to the ring. Doesn't get there. Io Shirai meets her. They start brawling. Io Shirai gets in the ring, and then all these other women come in, and it gets a bit messy and a bit stupid. And then at the end, and by the end, all the women are on the floor. Io Shirai bounces up onto the top rope and then dives off and takes out about 15 women. Io Shirai is fucking tiny, and some of these women were a lot bigger than her, especially Raquel Gonzalez. How the fuck is she knocking all those women down? It looks absolutely stupid. And they're not the only company that does this shit. A lot of shows they do it in, where one person gets up on the top rope and they jump off and knock a shitload of people down. They all fall down like Skittles. It's absolutely ridiculous. It looks stupid. Please, I'm begging you, someone there, whoever's in charge, one of the agents, please stand up and say, you all look like fucking idiots. Stop doing that. Anyway, it was a good show. It gets me excited for Stand and Deliver. I don't know about you. Let me know what you think down below. I'm also happy that this show is moving to a Tuesday night away from AEW. For me, AEW Dynamite and NXT are by far the two best wrestling shows on TV every week. And they deserve to be on separate nights so we can enjoy them separately. And not having to keep comparing the two and which one's better, having all the fights online. Oh, I love NXT. Oh, I love AEW. Ripping into them for no reason. You don't believe in what you're saying. Because half of those AEW fans fucking loved NXT before AEW came along. They've just jumped ship and started throwing shit the other way. Stop it. Enjoy both shows because they are both really, really good. They're the only two good shows we've got really out there, in my opinion. They are head and shoulders above the rest. So enjoy them both. Wednesday nights have been phenomenal for wrestling fans, but it's much better for me if we split them apart, let them go up there on the separate nights and enjoy it. We've got a show every Tuesday and Wednesday. Phenomenal. Love it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. You know what to do. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. This has been Wrestling Bants, and I will see you next time.